Hey there, guys. I just wanted to let you know about this doctor that was practicing with absolutely no degree. And I think it's an important topic because a lot of you guys are coming here and you don't speak Spanish. You may feel a little insecure to ask for certain credentials, but it's important for you to do this because the regulations here are the same around the world. However, a lot of doctors go unnoticed because locals, including foreigners, may not ask for those credentials. Let's go through this article together today so I can update you on this situation. Let's go. The Dominican Medical Association, CMD, revealed that it is investigating a person with an apparent false registration operating as a doctor in a health center in the province of Puerto Plata. The president of the association, Senén Caba, did not give details of the person being followed so as not to hinder the investigation process. He added that a false doctor had been brought to justice in the same province, but the authorities did nothing about it. The doctor said he has collaborated with journalist Nuria Piera, who has denounced dozens of doctors working in the country's health centers with false qualifications and several of her investigative programs. The investigation of the alleged neuroscientist recently Nuria Piera investigated Elizabeth Silverio Sillien as alleged neuroscientist, educator, and pastor who has the director of the closed Kogland Neurocognitive and Psychopedagogical Therapy Center, a space located in Gascue and created in December 2021, which she ran with her husband and partner, David Báez Zorrilla. According to what the journalist found out after her investigation, the woman claimed to have a doctorate in neurosciences in the modality of cognitive brain intervention in clinical and pedagogical areas, claiming to be a graduate of Cambridge University in England. She claimed to have a master's degree in academic management, administration, and educational corporate modeling from the West Indies University campus. Silverio Sillien also claimed to have a PhD in child and general neuroscience, specializing in the intervention of development disorders, syndromes, and comorbidities. She also specializes in neurological, neurocognitive, neuropathological areas from the University of Florida. The fraudulent doctor claimed to have a master's degree in ESD model of inclusion, special education at the West Indies, Barbados campus, a specialization in the therapeutic structure of intervention treatment creation at the University of Valencia, Spain, and a postgraduate degree in updating millennial psychological modality. Following the investigation, the Ministry of Public Health reported that the center was closed. Wow, guys, that's a lot to unpack. Like, this woman and her husband were running a clinic right here in Puerto Plata for neurosciences. Like, not, I mean, obviously she had to go to school for something for her to know the language and for her to know something. She probably failed, probably thought, well, I'm good enough to open up a clinic anyway, and decided to do it. She probably felt that I'm only alleging, this is only alleged that would have happened, but at the same time, what would cause a person, mentally speaking, to open up a clinic thinking that they could take people's brains into their own hands? She said that she was like certified and got her degrees in Florida and Bahamas, West Indies. Like, what? Because she felt like people wouldn't try to prove it. She used universities that were not located here. And you see, this is the most important thing that I think you guys should take your life into your own hands. Never be afraid to ask a doctor for their credentials, ever. A lot of women come here for body makeovers. People come here to, get surgery done on their teeth, and they get surgery done all over their body. Ask a doctor for credentials. Don't be afraid. And, the doctor may give you some credentials and be like, oh, yes, here's my certificate, here's my degree, this and that. And you look them up. You can look them up online, and that is your job to do that. There are going to be people that will be so fraudulent. They will look you in your eye and take the scalpel to your head, and you won't even know when you were under that you're not coming back. You know what I'm saying? Please be careful. It's not only here in the Dominican Republic that it's happening, it's happening all around the world. People think that they can, even real surgeons think that they can put people under the knife, and they think that they can perform a surgery that they are capable of doing, but unfortunately they're not. Everyone has to learn how to perform a certain surgery. Obviously, surgeons have to learn as they go along. So it is so vital for you to know where they have trained and where they received their degree. Go online. Don't just say, oh, accept them at their word. Go online and look them up. This is your life. This is your health that you're going to a health professional for to take care of you. But it starts with you taking care of yourself first. This is very sad, and it really hits home to me here because I live in Puerto Plata province. I live in Sosua, which is a beach town located in Puerto Plata. I live literally just 25-30 minutes away from where this clinic was. And this woman and her husband opened up in 2021. Thank God they were only operating for the couple of years that they were. I don't even want to know how many people died underneath their direction or their care, if any at all. But I'm so happy for this journalist and for the doctor that are collaborating together, trying to find out all of these fraudulent doctors that are here. This is really special because there are a lot as well in Canada where I'm from, I'm sure. But they are going under the radar because we don't have journalists and we don't have other doctors that are willing to ring the bell on other doctors. In Canada, there are people that do things that shouldn't be doing it. I had a surgery one time before, and the doctor, I knew he was drunk. And I couldn't prove it. When I was going under the knife, I was like, I think this guy just drank alcohol. And I went under the knife. And you want to know something? That doctor was drunk. Thank God I survived. But the doctor, who I'm not going to mention right now because he was forced into retirement, I heard afterwards that he was forced into retirement. And the surgery that I had with him it needed to be done again, just to let you know that. That's why I know how blessed I was to be able to come out of that surgery. But in any case, his license was taken away from him. I don't know why he was forced into retirement, but he was forced into early retirement. But they did not ring the bell on him. So this is a very personal thing to me. And I do plan on going for some type of a, body, makeover in the coming years, maybe next year or even this year before I turn 52. And I'm not going to go for a BBL and all that stuff, but I'm going to go for maybe a tummy tuck and a little breast lift and brachioplasty. That means my arms, I'm heavy up top just because I'm heavy breasted and my arms are really hefty. So I do want to get a little bit of lipo in that area. And so I do love the fact that the officials here, the journalists here, are going after the fraudulent doctors in order to make sure that you and me and our loved ones are safe. Guys, please take care of yourself today. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blesses. Make sure you get all of those credentials and check them out online. Do your reviews, because people do write reviews. Make sure you go on Google and you put in the doctor's name and put in reviews. Also, make sure that you look up those universities to see if those doctors are a part of the alumni. God bless you guys. Be safe. I wish you health.